Welcome to your doom. Shut it and get over here. Massive uppercut!
Hello and welcome to another edition of the Jab Jab Show. Today this video is a video that's in a short series of videos about video shops. Lots of the word video there. This particular video shop for this video is Primetime Video. I don't know if they got the name from the little quote from Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3. Welcome to Primetime, bitch. I don't know if that's that ran through the heads like, oh, that'd be a good thing to name a video shop for. I don't know. Anyone out there might be able to tell me. Anyway, so Primetime Video was about 8 minutes or so. I can't exactly, from where I live. This is what it looks like now. Yeah, as you can see, there's me outside pointing at a barbershop. Now, when I shot this, it's about this barbershop had been in business, I think, for about a few days. Before then, this has been closed down for a while. This used to be a power tool shop, and before that, this used to be Primetime Video. Now, this little shot here that I've made is, as you can see, part of the boardings come off, and you can see little lettering of things what they used to have for Primetime Video. And much like Wasp Video, this video shop was very prominent in my growing up at school and so forth. So for a number of reasons, a lot of them similar to Wasp Video, in that they had, obviously had videos and they had, video games. And I've done a really crude animation just to show what used to happen. Me and my mate used to have a little phase. When I was in high school, or what we used to do. Now here's us two outside the school. This map isn't to scale and it's not really medically accurate, but you get the gist. So we're walking from school. There's my house for a number of months, perhaps. I can't remember exactly how long, but let's say months. I used to walk past my house to the video shop, and he lived around the corner from the video shop, and But we'd be at the video shop just looking at videos. I remember lots of videos in there that just caught my eye, just got my attention. One video cover in particular is Bad Taste. Now, Bad Taste is a really good little film by Peter Jackson's first film, 1987. And it's just got like an alien creature. I mean, I'll put an insert on it. I have it on video somewhere. It's somewhere. I do have it. But I'll put a little insert. If you don't, just search on the internet for the cover, and you'll know what I mean. It's a very distinctive cover. There was Apocalypse Now. There was so many others, even the raunchier titles. Just my friend told me about. These covers and other covers like action films and that. A lot of things came from Primetime Video that I etched in my head, that burnt in my head. Like I did with the video for Wasp Video, a couple of an anecdote or so. I have with me, as shown on the thumbnail sketch, Fish Called Wanda. Now this is obviously the DVD 2-disc with all commentaries and featurettes and things like that. It was a very good film, Fish Called Wanda. Anyhow, I remember them now and again, as you're probably aware, like when you go to video shops, they now and again have little sales. They get rid of some of the videos to make way for new ones. And one such video they had was a Fish Called Wanda, $5.99 it cost me, mate. I think we went halves on it. I can't remember the exact whys and wherefores, but we went halves. We each paid £3, and it's just one of them videos that I personally watch over and over again. I've not seen it for a while, to be honest. I mean, I've not got the video, the original video we bought off them for $5.99. But if I eventually, again, it's all sketchy in my head, but I remember giving him the other £3 for the video, because we'd have arguments about this video. Like, I think it's like a child, like Kramer versus Kramer kind of thing, where each trying to get custody of the child, like as in this case, custody of the video, and it kept flaring up with arguments. I'm still friends with him. It's not like we fell out permanently because of this video, Fish Called Wanda, for $5.99, but we kept coming up in arguments, and who went out and bought it, and who this and that. It's just one thing that sticks in my mind. Fish Called Wanda. There were other kind of video related things, but that's the main one for me. And this video shop, yeah, it had you could part exchange games like you can in Wasp Video and other video shops that I used to go to and other places that specialise in that more. And also it had, you know, games of the day, you know, let's talk about early 90s, mid 90s and stuff. And I've got a few games that I bought from them when I think they were closing down. Because, I mean, the amount of times I went in there, I was kind of, I knew of them, you know, everyone who worked there and the manager and stuff, and they changed hands several times. And I think I must have got Street Race 3 from there. Because Street Race 3 nowadays, I think it's the most valuable Street Race game out there for the Mega Drive, certainly more than 1 and 2. It's less common, but at the time it came out about, I think, about £45 or something, and I part exchanged whatever games as mentioned in the video about Wasp Video, and I just used to do it on a weekly basis. Okay, so one of the things, Street Race 3, yeah, I got it from there. I'm pretty sure of it. They had NES stuff, they had Masters, you know, all the 8-bits and 16-bit things, and they had Spectrum games and maybe Commodore and Amstrad as well. But you know, back then, mainly Spectrum, you know, for the 8-bit micros kind of thing. So when they were closing, they even sold. This is like, I can't really put a year on it. I honestly don't know when they closed down. I don't remember them moving to DVD. They might have done, but I can't remember seeing any DVDs in there. You think DVDs been around since '97? You know, I don't remember them kind of doing it. I could be mistaken, but I honestly, anyway, yeah, I don't remember them. I remember them selling off, you know, everything, including ceiling tiles. I remember them having ceiling tiles. And you know, racking, you know, like I think maybe even the video panels, you know, where you have videos lined up kind of on panels. I don't know what they actually call the shelving systems, where you can see the face of the video. It's kind of an angle, then they got one above them, one above that, and so forth. They were selling them off, they're selling ceiling tiles off, and at the time I wasn't into X-Rental VHS tapes. You know, collecting them. You know, I didn't. You know, I was more into video games. So here's some of the video games I got. Mainly Spectrum games. I'm pretty sure I got more, but these ones I do remember. I definitely got from there. All Spectrum games. I got Alien Syndrome. I did a video on that a while back. It's a good game. Good game. As Bruce Forsyth used to say, I think. Return of the Jedi. Also, I'll say for the Spectrum. These are all good double cassette kind of size things. So yeah, obviously this is based on the arcade game, The Return of the Jedi. I will make a game of video on that, because it's very you know, the arcade game of Return of the Jedi, I think, come out in '84, year after the film. I remember seeing it in the you know, Butlins or Pontins, one, you know, holiday thing and something, and I remember it distinctly. It's in my head. And the isometric kind of Endor thing you on speeder bikes and that. Anyway, yeah. So that's Return of the Jedi for the Spectrum. So that's you know, a version of the arcade game. Ranorama, you like some you know, like a frog character who does stuff. I did made a video on the Amstrad version of the game. This is the Spectrum one, as I say. I think I got these in, well, mid-90s. Maybe 95, 96 perhaps. Probably. And the last one of the collection I've got is Super Trucks. Now, as you can see, probably, you get a free, there's a free Yorkie bar. Let's make sure that's on. It's a free Yorkie bar offer. So if I'm quick enough, if I get my skates on, I might be able to get my free Yorkie if I send off whatever I need to do. See inside for details. But not only that, you know, bearing in mind, Super Trucks came out from Elite. They made Bomb Jack and a few other things. So Bomb Jack is really good. I think they did the version, at least for the Spectrum, of Ghosts and Goblins, and it's really good. It's really difficult, you know, Ghosts and Goblins, but I love it. Great fun. This came out in, you don't say at the back, but basically for the Spectrum game. So you consider the ZX Spectrum kind of ceased to be in '92. You got to think, you know. But what I'm saying is, this is like at the latest '92. It's probably, you know, a bit earlier than that. I'll probably put in captions exactly when it came out. But you can see with it, they're well ahead of the curve. They were forward thinking. They thought, oh, 3D glasses like that. You see. And I don't know. I never used them on the TV. These particular ones. So we got to think that in the boom of the 3D at home, which eventually didn't work out for one reason or another, back in 2010, 2011 time, you know, you're thinking all the way back then, Elite were thinking ahead. They were ahead of their time. So yeah, it was pretty good primetime video for things. I do have multiple videos in my collection that I got X rentals. I just from primetime video. I've got this one as a example. The Untouchables, really good film. It's you know, what was it? I was trying to think of. It's the Chicago way. It's they bring a gun to a knife to a fight. You bring a gun. They put one of yours in hospital. You put one of them in the morgue. That's the Chicago way. Something like that, anyway. Ask Sean Connery. You know. So as you can see, it's a bit reflective. I don't know if you like kind of see that. It basically says Primetime Video Center. So lovely stuff. I love stuff like this. You know, just a little memento of what used to be. You know, Untouchables. So I'll say this is part 2. I'm gonna shoot more things. I got, you know, 2 or 3 other video shops I wanna just make videos on. So yeah, it's you know, big part of the thing. I've been growing up and video shops and stuff. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So any anecdotes down there? If you knew of Primetime Video Shop and you do know exactly when it closed down and things like that, you know, let me know down below. You know, it's offers in Stockport. You know, to pinpoint it more. I don't have a picture of what it used to look like, you know, with the Primetime banner on it. The only thing I do have is, you know, a picture I showed before, with, you know, it's just a bit of the previous banner that's come off to show a bit of what you used to say. It's a family entertainment, whatever it says, you know, Primetime Video kind of thing. So that's pretty cool. So, you know, just let me know any anecdotes about video shops and stuff. I will be doing other types of videos, and I will be getting back onto the video game kind of thing. You know, my mind is, as well as what I'm doing here, my mind is filled up with job related things, as if you followed my previous videos you might know things. And you know, that's for the videos. I want to keep it to what I'm talking about in this video. So yeah, any anecdotes down there, and thanks for watching. I think I've covered everything I wanted to say anyway. So yeah, just let me know down below any comments, anything like that, and I'll see you soon.